Over the weekend, America witnessed the most brazen anti-American protest yet, after Steelers coach Mike Tomlin made the decision before the game that all of his athletes would remain in the locker room while the national anthem was played. But former Army Ranger Alejandro Villanueva had other plans, blatantly refusing to go along with the protests, as he defiantly stood with his hand over his heart in the tunnel all alone, instantly making him an American hero. Just 24 hours after Villanueva incurred the wrath of his coach, who is now making the ridiculous claim that Villanueva disrespected the team with his decision to stand, something very unexpected has happened to our hero this morning that's sending a brutal wake-up call to this racist coach, and every other athlete who decided to kneel over the weekend. Every time a player takes a knee, it's a direct slap in the face to every American soldier who has fought, bled, and died to preserve our country's freedom. But this fact didn't matter at all to Steelers coach Mike Tomlin, who demanded that all his players take part in the protest, to include the former Army Ranger on his team who did 3 tours in Afghanistan. Completely ignoring the feelings of Alejandro Villanueva, who voted no to participate in the protests, Tomlin continued to force his opinion onto the other players, demanding they stay in the locker room. But unfortunately for Tomlin, his antics to force this former American soldier to participate in protests has just backfired in the most humiliating way. In the wake of his heroic actions, Villanueva woke up to quite the unexpected surprise just 24 hours after his silent stand for America and for our soldiers went viral. The lone football player hero is now the most popular NFL player in America, where sales of his jersey have skyrocketed overnight, while the protesting players' jerseys sales are at the same time plummeting. Sales of the former Army Rangers jersey on Fanatics.com shot up to the highest seller among Pittsburgh Steelers jersey as of just 10 p.m. Eastern Time, according to the Daily Caller. Additionally, Villanueva's jersey sales rocketed into the top sellers in the entire league as of 7:45 p.m. EST, behind only Marshawn Lynch, Derek Carr, Carson Wentz, Brown, and Aaron Rodgers, 247 Sports reported. When soldiers decide to join the elite forces of Army Rangers, there's a very sacred oath they take, where they vow to defend our country at all costs. And when Alejandro Villanueva took the vow to become an Army Ranger, where the creed states, "Under no circumstances will I ever embarrass my country," and to display the intestinal fortitude required to fight, though I be the lone survivor, he continued to honor that very same vow on Sunday night, literally becoming the sole survivor on the football team. His silent actions to stand for all our country sent shockwaves through the hearts of patriotic Americans everywhere, solidifying his position as our country's new hero, which is why jerseys with Villanueva's number are now flying off the shelf. Below is the Ranger Creed, so you can take a glimpse into the mind of this hero, who refused to take a knee and disrespect our country during Sunday night's game. Americans are fed the heck up and are sending the clear message of where they stand. One of the most severely inured veterans in our war on terror to date, Senior Airman Brian Kolfage, chimed in on his thoughts on athletes who continue to disrespect our country. After everything Villanueva went through in combat, it was outright outrageous for Coach Tomlin to even suggest he sit the anthem out, Kolfage ranted. And anyone who has been in his situation or in combat knows exactly why. Kaepernick and his minions are chumps. Villanueva earned his Bronze Star Medal with a Valor Device for heroism in combat in Kandahar Province, Afghanistan, while assigned to 2nd Battalion, 87th Infantry Regiment, 3rd Brigade Combat Team, 10th Mountain Division. After his team was ambushed by the Taliban, Villanueva helped evacuate 3 wounded soldiers, one of whom, Private First Class Jesse Dietrich, later died from his wounds. Villanueva carried one of the wounded men on his shoulders during the firefight. The NFL anthem debate is very simple. The NFL's own rules are against it, look it up. The NFL is operated like any business, the viewers/fans are customers. Rule number 1 to owning a business is treat all customers with respect and do not offend them. We are a diverse group of fans, therefore as a business you can't have employees disrespecting a large group of customers. When this happens, those customers will stop spending money on your business. Now, these disgruntled employees are acting up at work, and pissing off millions of customers on work time. What happens if you or I were to do this? Or any other American worker? Say this slowly with me. We would be fired. It's no different. Now I keep hearing the debate of, well, it's their right to protest and the military fought for that right. You're damn right we fought for that right, and let's not forget, we fought and they have the right to protest outside of work. They have the right to stop accepting their massive paychecks and the right to not play in the NFL and the right to picket outside the stadium. They have the right to do this and not be persecuted because this is what we fought for. However, acting like an entitled brat at work, and pissing off a majority of your customers is grounds to be fired. Just because you don't like President Trump, it doesn't mean you go disrespect the American flag and our anthem. Kalfage's sentiments are such an eloquent packaged outrage that many of us are feeling right now. The lines are becoming clear, either you're on Team America, or you're not. If you still choose to watch NFL games after witnessing the vile anti-cop, anti-American, anti-soldier protests these NFL players continue to display, then you're just as anti-American as they are, and have no grounds to open your trap and complain about their protests. The lines in our country are clearly being drawn, and you either support America or you don't. It's time to take a stand and pick a side. You're either on Team America at this point, or you're not. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel.